Now, 'tis the season for holiday parties with plenty of food and drinks, but while you're chowing down at your next event and talking all close to people, you might want to check your breath, because some of the foods that we eat, including our favorites, could be the cause of holiday halitosis. Dr. Brigitte White of Bright White's Dental in Alexandria joins us this morning to reveal the top 5 breath killers and how you can fight back. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Sadly, as I said, for real, this is like staples of what we're going to eat for these holiday dinners, but let's get into it. So halitosis versus bad breath, same thing?
They are exactly the same thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I always thought, maybe erroneously, clearly, that like halitosis was something maybe going on deeper inside of you, maybe like the way your teeth are positioned, crowding on the teeth and that kind of stuff, but no.
No, everyone really can suffer from halitosis from time to time. Some people have a little bit of a stronger grade of bacteria, but that is exactly what bad breath is. It's
bacteria. Okay.
Bacteria.
And so all of this food, we were talking off camera, and Dr. White was saying that all of this food, it's how bacteria reacts to give you whatever.
Right. The bacteria feed off of the food that we eat.
Okay.
Actually, that bacteria aids us in digestion, and it's really the breakdown of food that the bacteria produce a volatile sulfur compound that gives off that pungent malodor.
Okay. And is there, and before we get into this, because it's a little bit more lighthearted, is there any way to correlate like a bad breath with maybe you do need to go and go to the doctors and check something out?
Yeah, there are always health implications. I mean, some people have pre-existing conditions that may that may make bacteria fester more, as well as medications. They may be taking medications that can dry our mouth. So in the presence of dry mouth, the bacteria have a playground.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's get into some of these holiday foods. Let's start with eggnog, which I do love.
Yes, it's one of my favorites. Eggnog is a perfect, it's a perfect combination of sugar, dairy, and alcohol that's going to create an environment for the bacteria to really have fun.
Okay.
So, you want to enjoy your holiday, but you also want to consider perhaps hydrating afterwards with water, or freshening up with something on the go.
Because that's what I was going to say. Like, what can we do? We're at a party, we have the eggnog. Okay, we just funky breaths, but maybe a glass of water afterwards. Okay, so this is one we all know. Onions, garlic makes your breath funky, right?
Yes.
And this time of the year, we're using it in dips or what have you. So how do you fight that, and why does it react with bad breath?
Well, onion and garlic have a lot of health benefits, but they actually release a oil that our lungs absorb.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. And then from that, you produce an even more pungent odor.
Right.
Yeah, and it can last for days. So the only thing you really can do is, freshen up. If you can't toothbrush, then, try an on-the-go oral care tool.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Delicious mashed potatoes, but it is hiding the holiday halitosis.
Oh, yes.
Why?
Yes. Well, mashed potatoes, potatoes have a lot of benefits, but it's really that creamy combination and then that butter that creates, residue that makes our mouth dry.
Right.
And that's where the bacteria, they want to have fun. They're going to break down the food. So if you give them something that stays longer, then it can create a bigger problem.
One time we did a breath freshness test. Do you have bad breath on this show years ago? And I thought I was going to be funny. I was going to pop a peppermint before it or a life thing, whatever, lifesaver. And I remember the person said, sweets really cause your bad breaths to kick up.
Yeah.
And I was like, but how could this possibly be? But you're going to tell us, because you say cranberry, sweet potatoes, all those sweet, delicious foods we love. They can also a playground for that bacteria.
They are. I mean, simple. It's just the carbohydrates in general, but we add so much to make it taste good, to give it a kick. And that really is where the bacteria use that sugar to create these compounds.
Now, Big Mama is not going to be happy with this last one, but you're trying to tell us that macaroni and cheese will leave you with bad breath.
Macaroni and cheese. I mean, whether it's, Patti LaBelle's Over the Rainbow, or you're stopping downtown at Busboys and Poets.
Okay.
I mean, macaroni and cheese, it's that combination.
Yeah.
Cheese is actually a very tooth-friendly food.
Okay.
However, when we combine it with that carbohydrate and, again, add that milk, it creates a bad problem.
So just in a sentence, we have all these products here that you can pop afterwards, but what is your one sentence before we say goodbye on how to fight it? Is it taking water after? What do you say?
Well, let's talk about the tongue scraper. This is by the Boca brand. It's a natural oral care company here in the United States. And 90% of the bacteria that cause this bad breath is at the back of the tongue.
Okay.
So when you're brushing and rinsing and flossing, that's great, but you want to combine that with scraping the tongue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And of course, brush your teeth if you can, water and all that. This has been really fun, but what's not fun is being this close to somebody and being like, okay. Anyway, thank you for helping us. This is Dr. Brigitte White of Bright White's Dental in Alexandria. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Okay. Holly, over to you.